Right. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. I am 4 minutes late because I was having some technical difficulties. My camera showing the desk wasn't working, and I could do a video without the face camera, but it's a little hard without the desk camera. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if you guys could hear me. Let me know you're here. I would love to say hi. I learned a couple weeks ago I don't see the first comment, so I don't know. I don't know what's up. But all right. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is May 6th, which sounds crazy to me. Raise your hand if you can't believe it's already May. Time goes by so fast. It does. All right. So exciting things happening here in the Stamp It Up world. Today, we have a new annual catalog. We also have some items, some gorgeous products that are available that you can only see online. You can order them through me. And you order them just like you would anything that you see in the catalog. You can only see them online, though. They're not going to be in print form. So let's make a card or two. I don't know. We'll see. I posted earlier my little reminder on Facebook that I was going to go without a design, right? Like usually I have a sample card that I've worked with, and then I recreate it here for you guys. And I didn't think I was going to have time to do that this morning, but I came in here and I actually did. So I kind of know where I'm going with this card. So we're not flying like by the seat of my pants, because that could be a little scary. All right. So hopefully everybody's going to have a fun Tuesday. You get to have a little paper crafting fun. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer. I am an independent Stamp It Up demonstrator here in the wonderful state of Arizona. I love Arizona. And I like to have paper crafting fun. So welcome. Let me know if you're watching this live on the replay. I love to say hi. And so here is the new annual catalog. And so as of today, I could actually show you what's on the inside of it. So that's always fun. Kind of crazy, though, is that we're going to be working with some new in colors, right? We get 5 new colors starting today. I showed up a little bit, not yesterday, but last week with this card. Did this card last week. So these guys right here, all these stripes are all the new in colors. And today we're going to we will be making a card featuring, well, let me just show you the card. So here's the card. So this is our secret C. You guys let me know if it looks like it's black. It's not. It's a very, very dark blue. It's darker than our Night of Navy. But I think you can see the blue right here. So the paper itself looks black, but I'm trying to see, what do I have that's black? Nope, that looks black on black. So let's get crafting. So we're going to be using the Impressions Abloom set, which has some really cute flowers, different size flowers too. And we're going to be using the dies that come with it. So to create this big giant oval, we're going to take this guy. We're also going to be using this leaf right here. And we're going to be using the die cut for the flower because we are going to stamp the image. You could also create the flower with just paper, but today we're going to be stamping. So this is what we're going to do. we're going to take our Secret C. I brought all the colors here, nice and big. So here's Strawberry Slush, Darling Duckweeds, Cloud Cover, and Timid Tiger, which is new. Well, Strawberry Slush is returning, but okay. So we have our traditional card base, and we're going to fold this guy in half, like so, and then we're going to put it off to the side, like I normally do. Try not to lose it. I have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to cut out that oval, like so. So let's bring the machine in, and let's cut out our leaf at the same time. So we're going to, do it like so. All right. Hopefully everyone is having a good Tuesday. We here in Yuma are having some gorgeous weather. It's not too hot yet, which is always a good thing. All right. We're going to put this guy on there like so. I want it to be kind of centered. There we go. And roll this through. Oops. Let's see. And pop these guys out like so. And here we just have an extra piece, right? But we are going to put this through the machine again, and we're going to emboss it just to give it a little bit more texture. I've already started throwing stuff all over the place. Nope, put it back where it belongs. That way you don't lose it. I am talking to myself. Okay, so we are going to be using the Distressed Tile 3D folder, which is actually on the last time I looked, it was on the last chance. Not sure if it's still there. But we're going to be embossing that frame. So we're going to run this through like so. We're going to move this guy. We are going to bring it back because, of course, we're going to do some stamping. Let's see. There's that. All right. So we are going to do some stamping. So we're going to take this guy, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to make a couple flowers. Well, just one flower on the white. But I kind of want to know where it's going to go. It's going to go right about there is where we're going to put the flower. So let's get our stamps. And we're going to use the Secret C stamp pad. But we're going to, one stamp we're going to use at like half strength. So our big giant flat flower, you can see that, there you go. We're going to ink this guy up, and then we're going to stamp off. So it's always good to have some scratch paper, which, is it even called scratch paper anymore? Does anybody ever write with a pencil anymore? Let's see. So I want this guy to go right about there. And then we're going to take the detailed stamp, which shows all the lines. And this guy's easier to figure out where this goes because the petals are like very distinct. So if you stamp and look over it, it's easier to get those details in there. So you guys see that? All right. Then, well, since we have this open, let's get our pieces of scrap, and we're going to do two flowers, exactly the same way that we just did that. So like so. And I tend to do my stamp off in the same spot of my scratch paper. All right. Then we're going to do this guy. And this guy. Now you could recreate this card with like any color you have, with any flower set you have. With you could even do this like this guy, right? With a circle die cut with a what's the word? Oh, the arches or the honeycomb. Not honeycomb. It's like the octagon dies. That would work too. Okay. So we're going to do the middle stamp, and we're going to do that with pecan pie, because pecan pie is like my favorite brown that we have right now. It used to be chocolate chip, but now it's pecan pie. And chocolate chip is an old color, but maybe I just liked it because I like chocolate chip cookies. I don't know. Okay. So we have that like so. So we could go ahead. Oh, you know what we have to do? We have to do the leaves. So let's do the leaves. And this is the stamp. You guys can see that guy right there. All right. And I think there's probably, we'll go in between there. And go like so. And that's our leaf for our image. All right. Now we are going to add some adhesive, which I double checked that I had adhesive here on the table. If you guys have been around a while, you know that I usually have to walk back to my desk and find it. Well, not find it, but pick it up. All right, so we're going to add some seal to this guy. It's very sticky today. And there's a little gnat flying around. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to add this guy. So we're like creating a frame, right? Let me just scoot this down a little bit. And because all the sides are sticky right this second, I'm going to start at the bottom and just kind of guide it down, because I don't want it to get a little wonky. There we go. All right. So let's put this guy to the side now. And we are going to cut these guys out. Put that up there. Okay. We're going to cut it out, and we're going to have to run it through twice because I have one die, but I got it. So we're going to run it through twice, and we are going to use some sticky tape to hold it in place. My plates are a little warped. You know, they're well loved. Oops. And I don't want them to move while I run this flower through, because there's nothing worse than stamping a really pretty image and then having the die cut it off, which some people will die cut first and then stamp. So whatever way works for you is good to go. All right. Oops. Again, we're just layering this guy. And you can see that this guy right here, that flower petal, makes it pretty easy to line this guy up, which hasn't always been the case with some of the flower dies, where you're like spinning it and spinning it, trying to figure out where the placement goes. So a big thank you to the designers, right? All right, let's pull this guy off and put my die on my magnet so I don't lose it. shifting some of these pieces back. And we're going to use dimensionals, but we also need the card base, which is funny that I don't have a card base to make the card. So let's use cloud cover because that'll work, right? Oh, wait, I do because I already folded it in half. Ooh. See, I try not to lose things, put it in a very special place, and I still lose them. All right, so let's add this to the front of our card, like so. And then we're going to pop up the flowers using dimensionals, like. And I'm just going to use one dimensional in the middle, and I'm going to show you why. Because I'm going to tuck this little leaf guy, like I'm going to tuck it under the flower. So I'm going to put this guy on here, which covers that up, but that's okay. You just never know how you're going to create sometimes, right? And we're going to put this guy here. And then for this, I use glue dots. I find you could use liquid glue if that's your go-to, but sometimes we all know that I make a mess using liquid glue. So I'm just going to use glue dots because glue dots are fun too. Let's see, there's this. All right, so who's excited for the new catalog to see all the new goodies? Right? I am. I'll raise my hand. I am, for sure. Although, being a Step It Up demonstrator, I've already seen them. And it is, like I said, it's May 2025. Step It Up is having a join special. And they're going to give you some extra free product to join. You're going to pick out $165 worth of product for $99. Hello, who doesn't want that? So why not join my team and see all the paper crafting fun that we have here online in the casita? It's all paper crafting fun. Okay, let's do the inside of this guy. So what I did was I've been using kind of like smaller pieces of white, right? This is, what is this? 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I really like it because you can see more of the card base. Also, sometimes I don't want that big of a space to fill to write things. But in this stamp set, in the Impressions of Bloom, there's a I appreciate you. So we're going to use that stamp today. Because of course, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you comment, I appreciate it. If you watch, if you like my channel, I appreciate it. Oh, wait, I want this open again. Because I'm going to do a little flower. Well, the same size flower, but it's going to take up this corner. So we're going to, like so, oops, and then again, if you stand over it, it definitely helps you when you're doing this double stamping, this two-step stamping. This came out pretty good, and with the camera, it's a little hard for me to do that, but look at how cute that is. So let's do the leaves and the pecan pie center. Like, what a cute little note just to put in the mail. Like, hey, for someone who maybe did something nice for you, or you know, just to say, oops, there it is. I'm thinking about you. All right. So there are, I can't decide if this leaf, if it's like, well, I guess flower leaves, like the veins go a certain way, right? All right. So there is our flower. Now, my plan is to make one of these in every new in color. So once I do that, I will have to take a picture and you'll find it on my Facebook page. And then I have a board here in the casita where I showcase all the in colors. And so that these will go, whoops, these will go on there. All right. So that is our card for today. Not very often I leave the front without a sentiment, but sometimes I think it's okay, right? I think it works. I like the white space too. And the texture, I don't think you guys can see the texture maybe on this color. But again, we used the Distress Tile embossing folder. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, let me know if you're watching the replay. I'd appreciate it. And hopefully everybody has a great Tuesday. You have a little paper crafting fun. Always makes the day better, doesn't it? All right, guys. Thanks for being here. And tomorrow, there will be a fun fold video coming to you via email, and it will be up on YouTube. The video will be up on YouTube, and the directions will be coming to you via email. So if you haven't signed up for my email, sign up, and then you get a tutorial on Wednesdays on a fun fold card. All right, guys. Happy crafting. Bye, guys.